Welcome to Daily Bread and Faith. Today we have something different for you. 10 values, what is in it for me? God wants to give us freedom. The full text of the first commandment reads, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of slavery in Egypt. You shall have no other gods before me. This means God wants to free us from anything that restricts our lives. What shapes our thoughts? What consumes our time? What dreams or ideals are we chasing? Where do we invest all our energy? When we focus on God, we don't need substitute gods, and He proves this to us through His 10 commandments. Respect always has a constructive effect. God doesn't want us to go through life grumbling and cursing, especially not in His name. But we all know how it goes. Something goes wrong, and out comes a curse. In the short term, it might even feel liberating. But the real issue is that it can intimidate, unsettle, or frighten others. Take tennis player Boris Becker, for example. He was known for cursing on the court. He quickly realized it irritated his opponents, so he kept doing it intentionally. When we use God's name in our curses, we signal that He means nothing to us and that we are the ultimate authority. Cursing is always a form of disrespect toward ourselves, others, and God. Expressing anger without insulting takes more effort, but the respect behind it builds bridges. Honesty without cursing sets us free to truly listen to one another. No idols, more freedom. When God warns us in the third commandment not to make idols, it's about freedom again. Idols come in many forms and they're easy to spot. In Matthew 6:19-21 we read, Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So where does my heart cling? What consumes my thoughts, love, and passion? We intentionally avoid listing examples here because idols are anything that dominates our thinking, feelings, and actions, leaving no room for anything or anyone else. When we focus on God, we experience Him satisfying the needs behind our personal idols. Take regular breaks. Enjoy life more. When God says we should rest on the seventh day, He truly means well for us. He wants us to step out of the rat race. We live in a hyperactive society. Rest is often equated with failure, lack of ambition, or weakness. The consequences: burnout, heart problems, broken relationships, and more. Yet taking regular breaks gives us back energy. God not only allows us these pauses, He prescribes them. Nothing is more valuable than a healthy family. When God instructs us to honor our father and mother, it's not about a parenting lesson like, watch how you treat mom and dad or you'll get a spanking. It's about generations supporting each other through good times and bad. Many cultures still live this way, but in ours, the bond between grandparents, parents, and grandchildren is fading. With this commandment, God uplifts the most vital core of society, the family. Protect life. Life is unique and precious. Humans are God's greatest creation. Doctors and scientists repeatedly marvel at the complexity of the human body, convinced only God could design it. Yet worldwide, thousands are killed daily in wars and violence, leaving behind shattered families, hopelessness, grief, and anger. But God wants us to live. Cherish the love of your life. Love is wonderful. It gives energy, enhances life, and brings happiness until the first problems arise. When asked how their marriage lasted over 60 years, one couple answered, We come from a generation that still fixed things when they broke. In other words, they nurtured their relationship. Every love faces crises, but investing in it is worth it. Every affair, every act of unkindness leaves cracks, affecting the whole family. You shall not commit adultery isn't about a God who denies us adventure, but one who wants to preserve the foundation of healthy relationships. We've all done it. Wouldn't we all love to trust each other fully, knowing no one would steal or deceive us? Imagine leaving our doors unlocked, never being cheated in a purchase, or seeing no exploitation worldwide. God simply says, You shall not steal. No thousand legal variations. For God, there's no a little bit of stealing, just a clear command. If we all followed it, we'd live openly, honestly, and full of trust. What a value. We lie every 10 minutes. There are white lies, excuses, everyday lies, polite lies, but no matter how we lie, it never leads to true success. As the saying goes, lies have short legs. The truth always catches up. Lying drains energy we could use better. That's why God wisely says, You shall not lie. Those who don't lie are trustworthy. People enjoy being around them because they can believe and rely on them. Envy was there from the beginning. We envy what others have, but rarely see what they lack. Envious people are seldom grateful. They fixate on what they think they're missing. Behind every envy is an unmet need, but many focus on the desired object rather than the need itself. When God says, Do not covet your neighbor's possessions, He has good reason. We live more contentedly with less. because less means fewer worries, and those free from envy can rejoice in much more. Please follow and subscribe so we can continue serving you.